What's up everybody, welcome to the Sons of Sever YouTube channel where there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. My name is Eric and today we are doing a special video. We're wrapping up 2023 and revealing to you the top 3 shoes for each of us that we reviewed this year. So we picked 3 different categories. We've got casual shoes, sports shoes, and hiking shoes. And each of us picked one shoe that was our favorite for the year. And like I said, we're gonna reveal those to you in this video. And we're super excited to let you know what our favorite picks are from the year. As always, there are timestamps down in the description of the video. So if you wanna go ahead and jump forward, then feel free to do that. First off, we did wanna give a big thank you to everybody who's subscribed, liked, commented on our videos. It's super exciting for us. We started posting videos in April, and as of this recording right now, we just hit 700 subscribers. So it's been an awesome year for us, and there is still more coming down the line. So we're excited to continue our channel into 2024, and we do have a pretty big announcement for the year coming up, and that is that we are starting a Patreon page. So if you do like the videos that you're seeing here, if you like this content and you want more of it, we're gonna have exclusive content on Patreon. The link to that is gonna be down in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out. We're super excited to have another platform where we're gonna be putting stuff out. Okay, so with that news out of the way, we're gonna get into the video. Let me send it over to Chris so that he can start us off.
Starting things off with my pick for the best casual shoe that we reviewed in 2023, I'm going to go with the Lems Primal Zen. Coming in at $120 or $130, depending on what version you get, the Zen hits a lot of barefoot sweet spots for us. The stack height, while a little thick for some of the hardcore barefoot shoe converts out there, is a very foot-friendly 15 millimeters. We found that the Zen has one of the roomiest toe boxes, while simultaneously avoiding that dreaded clown shoe look everyone's so worried about when it comes to anatomically correct footwear. It comes in both a very rugged air mesh as well as a more classy suede, with 6 total colorway options between the 2 versions, allowing for plenty of variation. Versatility has been the name of the game for us when it comes to the Zen. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it to church or on a trail run. We've worn it to work and to the gym for heavy lifting days. If you're looking for one barefoot shoe to rule them all, you can't do much better than the Primal Zen, in my opinion.
So my winner for my favorite casual shoe that we reviewed this year is the Splay Freestyle, which was a surprise to Chris. So I talked about this in our toe-to-toe video that pitted the Lems Primal Zen against the Splay shoes, and that was that on paper the Zen totally wins. It seems like the more comfortable and versatile shoe, but in everyday life, I've grabbed the Splay shoes way more, and out of the 2 Splay models we have, I've grabbed the Explorer more than the Freestyle. So that's why I've chosen the Explorer as my favorite casual barefoot shoe that we've reviewed. They have great barefoot qualities, very wide and foot-shaped toe boxes, really thin and flexible soles, and they're zero drop. They have this awesome gum rubber outsole that hasn't shown too much wear. These are a great replacement for Vans if you're just coming over to the barefoot side of the shoe industry, and have held up well to some sporadic longboarding, biking, and scootering that I've been doing. What I really love specifically about the Explorer is that Velcro strap. It's so quick to get on and off, but still very secure. It's been my go-to shoe for throwing on when you're in a rush to get out the door, taking out the garbage, or going to get the mail, but I also love choosing it for all-day wear. Even though the sole is crazy thin, somehow these are still super comfortable underfoot. I've also gotten some surprise use out of them as they were my go-to approach shoe for rock climbing this past year, because being able to slip them on and off really caters to climbing. To top it all off, they're one of the least expensive barefoot shoes we've found. The adult models go for only $56.49 USD.
Picking my favorite sport model of barefoot shoe that we reviewed this year, I decided to go with the Palooza Strand. Toe shoes are an easy eye grabber. In fact, I wore these to run our Thanksgiving half marathon and was greeted by other runners with a lot of enthusiastic thumbs up. Coming in at $140 and with a stack height of 10 millimeters overall, I found a really nice sweet spot with the Strand as my go-to running shoe for the warmer months of the year, and when it came time to pick my race shoe, I couldn't seem to get away from it. Light, flexible, soft to the foot, and fairly rugged, the Strand has continued to perform for me as I've brought it along for almost 200 miles this year. And it looks as though it could do 200 more, with enough casual appeal for my wife to allow it on a date night and enough foot freedom to perform nicely in the gym. The relative versatility of the strand is what brought it to the top of my list for sports shoes this year.
Very briefly, just want to take a pause here to mention some of the affiliates that we have with the channel right now. And every single shoe that we're talking about in this video, we have an affiliate partnership with. So you can go down in the description of the video and you can find the links to their websites there. And that really does help out the channel if you guys use those links to go do some shopping. It puts more gear into our hands and more reviews out for you. The perfect companion to all these barefoot shoes that we are talking about in this video is a good pair of toe socks. So that'll let your toes splay out even more and continue that barefoot journey for you. And we did a video where we reviewed 7 different pairs of toe socks that you can find right there. The winners were Creepers toe socks. This is a brand that we've really come to love. We wear these all the time for everything. We wear them casually, running, weightlifting, you name it. We've got a pair of Creepers on, and we definitely think that you should go and check them out. So with those affiliate mentions out of the way, let's continue with the video. My pick for my favorite sport shoe that we reviewed in 2023 is the Vibram KMD Evo. Much to my wife's disappointment, I love wearing toe shoes. When running in them, I get a runner's high quicker than any other shoes I've tried. After running in the ultra-thin Vibram V-Run Retro and having a blast, I wanted something with a little more underfoot that I could use for longer runs. Coming in at 8mm of stack height, the KMD Evo were the answer to that. The outsole is grippy and durable, but still plenty flexible. The upper is an amazing feeling and well-ventilated knitted polyester. It's the luxe version of the Vibram Sport models, and I was able to run 7 miles in them right out of the box, whereas in the V-Run Retro, my feet were done after 4. There's a noted gap between the rubber on the big toe and the ball of your foot. It's not uncomfortable, but I can feel it. I do wish they had more colorways, as the super loud version I prefer definitely won't cater to everyone, and it is on the more expensive side, coming in at $175 USD. Fun fact, we wore different barefoot shoes each day on a 3-day family Disneyland trip, and going up against the Lems Primal Pursuit and the Splay Explorer, the KMD Evo were actually my winner as the most comfortable shoe I wore on the trip. Somehow my feet felt better after a full day of walking in them when compared to the others, still trying to wrap my head around that.
My pick for best hiking barefoot boot that we worked with in 2023 has to be the Lems Boulder Summit. The reason I picked this boot over the handful of other great offerings we've worked with this year comes down to the rugged versatility. In our review of the $185 Boulder Summit, Eric and I both gushed about how we could take this boot on a technical 8-mile, thousands of feet elevation gain hike one day and dress it up for church the next day. That is true versatility. This could be your hunting boot or your date boot. You could wear this to summit a peak today and then wear it to a baptism tomorrow. If I had to list a drawback, it would be the 20mm stack height and the lack of ground feel. Although, I will say, I feel like I still have a decent amount of connection with the ground when hiking in these, especially when compared to other popular hiking boot brands on the market. It looks good, it feels good, it performs amazing in every condition that we've tested it in: mud, rain, snow, crossing rivers and streams, going up and coming back down. The summits don't seem to miss a step.
If you've been watching our videos this fall, then this next choice will come as no surprise to you. My choice for my favorite hiking shoe that we reviewed in 2023 is the Lems Boulder Boot Grip. When Lems showed us what they had planned for fall 2023 and the Boulder Boot Grip was on that list, I flipped out. The waterproof Boulder Boot Grip was easily my most anticipated shoe of 2023, and I'm happy to say that it delivered, which is why it's my favorite hiking shoe we reviewed this year. For me, this is the Goldilocks barefoot hiking boot. There's not too much here or too little there, everything is just right. The 16mm stack height, although controversial for barefoot purists out there, I think is perfectly balanced between ground feel and underfoot comfort and protection for long and difficult hikes. The new grippy outsole is a decently thick non-marking rubber, but the unique cutouts and micro grooves keep it extremely flexible. The nice full-grain leather and waterproof liner don't make your feet too hot or too cold. Paired with the right socks, it was cool enough to use in the fall and has been warm enough to use in the winter. The style of the boot is one of my favorites. It looks just as good on the trail as it does on a fancy date. It's easily one of the most comfortable and versatile trail-to-town boots out there. Priced at $180 USD, it's neither the most expensive nor cheapest shoe in this category. Lems even listened and finally gave us the lacing hooks fans have been asking for ages. The only thing that concerns me is durability. Most barefoot boots aren't made with traditional and durable boot construction methods, so resoling isn't an option here. Adhesive only lasts so long, but these things have been on my feet for a few months now and aren't showing any signs of slowing down.
Thanks for watching, folks. We appreciate your view. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Again, if you want more exclusive behind the scenes, up close and personal with all of the shoes that we are currently working with content, then make sure to go down to the link in the description and check out that Patreon page. Again, it is only $1 a month to see more behind the scenes of us working with these products in real time. Things like what shoes are we wearing to go out on walks with our families? What shoes are we picking for today's hike? What shoes am I wearing for today's workout? That kind of stuff is all going to be up on Patreon. If you want some more free content, make sure to head over to our Instagram page and our Strava. On Strava, we're building a community of like-minded outdoor enthusiasts, and we are also mentioning the gear that we're using as we're hiking, paddleboarding, running, lifting weights, any kind of activity that we're doing that we are tracking on Strava, and you can come along with us. We can also see your activity and we can give you kudos, we can comment on that activity, and we can build a really cool outdoor community together. We're glad you're here. We appreciate your view, and as always, we will catch you in the mountains.